Good morning, welcome to another video. So I have again moved. I was previously in Service Paradise and I got a bus up yesterday to Brisbane. So the bus was roughly an hour and a half, something like that. I don't really know because I slept through the entire thing. So I'm gonna split Brisbane up into a few different videos. So this first video, I'm gonna take you with me to Australia Zoo. I'm not a zoo person, if I'm quite honest with you. I'm not particularly interested in zoos. However, Australia Zoo is, you know, famous all over the world, probably mainly because of the Irwin family. So I feel like if I'm gonna do any zoo in Australia, it has to be this one, you know? So that's what we're gonna do. So funny story, yesterday, I actually met some people that are from my hometown back in England, which is so weird to me. Like, you literally just bump into them on the other side of the world. It's like, it's quite a weird thing, but they're both doing the exact same thing that I've been doing, traveling, but then they'll be working and I don't plan to be like working in Australia. So yeah, before I waffle on for hours on end, let's go to Australia Zoo. that was Australia Zoo. I'm not gonna lie, as far as zoos go, that was a pretty decent zoo. I know I said before I'm not really a zoo person, and that's true. Like, I wouldn't choose that as my day out, you know, like I wouldn't say I want to go to the zoo. That's just not something that I would do. However, that was a really, really good zoo. Not gonna lie, feeding the giraffes, I don't think I would waste my money on that. I probably wouldn't recommend it to you because it was very expensive. You get like 2 photos and you're literally there for like 5 seconds. I don't think it was, I fed giraffes before when I went to South Africa, and that was a much better experience. You could just spend as much time there as you wanted, but because this was kind of like allocated time slots, you don't get a lot of time, and I just feel like, I don't know, it wasn't really worth it in my opinion. It was very like quick, like over and done with, and I was like, oh, like, okay. Definitely do the kangaroo feed. Wherever you go, if there's food that you can buy to feed the kangaroos, do it every time. Just literally do it every time. I do. And I would never get bored of it. What else can I say about Australia Zoo? The buses. I do want to talk about the buses. So you get a train. If you're going from Brisbane, you get a train from Brisbane all the way up to whatever the stop was called. I can't remember. Please Google it because I don't remember. And then you get a bus from that station, like it's a dedicated Australia Zoo bus thing that will take you straight to the zoo. Now, I didn't know this because it's very different in all the different states on what kind of like card you need, whether you need a card, whether you can use your actual like bank card. So I wasn't sure, and I just presumed you could pay on the bus, which you can't unless you have a specific card for that state. However, I have done this quite a few times before. If you want to risk it, I'm not telling you to do it because it might go wrong, and I'm not claiming responsibility if it does go wrong. However, the times that I have done it, they have just let me on the bus. So, and I've done it a couple of times. So if you're not wanting to buy a card, if you're a traveller like me, it's your choice. It worked for me, and I haven't had a time where it hasn't worked. So they seem a lot nicer than English bus drivers. Personally, I feel like in England they'd be like, no, you're not getting on. But here they're like, no worries, just get on. Like, they're a lot nicer. So I don't think you would have any issues. I wouldn't really buy like a specific card that you need for like the buses and things like that. Like, I wouldn't really bother. But again, your choice, not my fault if you get caught. Putting that out there now, do it at your own risk. I'm just saying it worked for me. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!